Hey y'all, this is Jessie with our latest episode of Gun Gals Live. We have a fun show planned for y'all and are excited to get to it. But first, let's run through our panel tonight. It's going to be a fun night, y'all. I hope y'all are ready for it. So, we have Arminthia.
Hey,
And
I'm
we
good.
have her husband, Clovertack. How are you?
Hello, I'm well.
We have Stacey. Hey.
Hey, how's everybody going? How's everything going? Can't talk.
That's okay. And we have her husband, the gun snob. How's it going?
Oh, it's great. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. We also have Dot. How are you?
I am unchained.
For now.
we
That's
we might
the sequel. It's Tardut Unchained.
we might need proof later, but okay.
And we also have MW Tactical. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Ready to get the show started so we can have some fun and some laughs.
Yay!
I'm super excited. I think it's going to be funny. So, if you would like to join the Gun Gals panel, we would love to have you. Shoot us an email at info@gun-gals.com for more info. Before we get started tonight, we want to give a huge shout out to our awesome Patreon supporters. Clover Tack, Ghost Tactical, GA Trucker, Angry Hay Cutter, and the Gun Snob. Thank you for your support to Gun Gals.
Thank you.
So, tonight's episode is going to be something different. We are doing the Gun Gals version of the Newlywed game. It's going to be interesting, y'all. It's going to be interesting.
And our host tonight is Mike with MW Tactical. Yay! Yay!
All right.
You couldn't get Pat Sajak?
So, are we ready to get this going and get the questions going and get to see if somebody's actually going to get on the couch tonight?
Well, I hope nobody ends up on the couch.
I
But
don't know. I think we got some tough questions here, so it might be some smacking and pillow fighting going on later.
Mine just goes to his office.
All right. So, first of all, let me go ahead and say thank you for joining us tonight on Gun Gals Live. Tonight, we're going to do a version of the Newlywed game in honor of Valentine's Day, and I'm your host for tonight's game, Michael Woodland from M-W Tactical. We have 3 couples playing tonight, which they already been introduced, but I'm going to reintroduce them in the M-W Tactical style. The first couple is from Michigan, who is Gun Gal Jessie and her husband, Tardot. They have been married for 5 years and have 3 children. The second couple is from Oklahoma, who is Gun Gal Stacey and her husband, the real gun snob. They have been married for 2 years and have 4 teenagers. 3 of those are girls. So I know he's catching it. So I hope he answers these questions right. The last couple we have is from Texas, who is Gun Gal Armintha and her husband, the Clovertack. They have been married for 24 years. Their children are all grown, but they have grandchildren. So the rules for tonight's games is very simple, but we're going to keep it fun. I will ask one question to the panel, and they will write down their answer on a piece of paper, and each couple will have the opportunity to reveal and discuss their answers. 10 points for matching answers. No points for wrong answers. I will be asking one question at a time. Both parties in the relationship will write down their answers at the same time. There is no answer sharing, but if you are up for the answer you think is right, then you are taking your chances for sleeping on the couch tonight. One couple at a time will go over their answers, starting with the females. So let's just see how well our couples know each other. Are y'all ready for the questions?
Yes.
All right. So here we go. Question number 1. And we'll give you about 10 seconds to answer. This is both the husband and the wife's question. How did you meet your spouse? All righty, so here we go. Now we're going to start in reverse order. So we're going to start off with Armintha and Clovertack.
Okay.
Ladies first.
We had friends that were dating and they introduced us.
Uh-oh, let's see what Clovertack says.
Can't see if my thing is up there right.
Yeah, it says through mutual friends.
Through mutual friends. Yeah.
Yep. So I think that's the same answer. All right. So now let's go ahead and hit up Tardot and Jessie. Let's see what they have to say.
Can't read it. I can't even read it, but I'm pretty
High
sure.
school. Okay. She says high school.
Well, I can't read it from here.
Okay.
What'd you put?
Sophomore year in high school from friends.
There you go. Same answer. Okay. We good. We good.
I probably
All
like
right.
mine big enough.
All right. So now from the last couple, is it going to be the same or is it going to be different? All right. Let's see
there goes
what
the mic.
we got. Chelsea PD working. Okay. Working at PD. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like the spouses know each other. All righty. So here we go. On to question number 2. The question is for both the husband and the wife. Complete the sentence. We are complete opposites when it comes to. I will repeat it again. Complete the sentence. We are complete opposites when it comes to. You finish the sentence.
So
And we'll start this one off with Stacey and the real gun snob.
You go first this time.
Oh, you want me to go first?
All right, hold it up a little bit, Temp.
That was body temp. It's my
Body
writing
temp.
is terrible.
Okay. Let's see what the missus says.
Not the same thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Food.
Oh, wow.
All righty. So we got our first one that didn't match. No problem. We got more questions. So you're not in the doghouse as of yet. All right. So let's go ahead and let's bump up Armintha and Clover to second.
Oh,
He says everything. Okay. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? And the funny part about it is Clover is like in his backyard in his man cave, and Armintha is like in her house in her she cave. So wow. The same wavelength. All right. So now let's moving on up to the last couple.
this is way wrong.
What did I say? Attitude?
What'd you put?
Gender. All right.
Good one.
So now we got 2 couples that are behind. We got Overtack and Armintha pulled in for the lead. All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next question. So the next question goes like this. This question is for both the husband and the wife. How often do you and your spouse date now that you're married? I'll repeat the question again. How often do you and your spouse date now that you're married? All right, we'll start this one off with Team Tardot.
These questions are hard.
It's supposed to be a little challenging.
Not very often.
Barely ever.
Barely ever, never. Okay, well that seems like it's the same to me. All right, so now let's move on up to Gun Snob.
Go.
Never. Okay.
Really?
He says never. Uh-oh, that don't sound
You're
good.
gonna show mine. I put once a month.
Once a month. Oh, that's another one
terrible.
that doesn't match. That's horrible. All right.
So
So now,
did Jessie and Tardot match?
Yeah.
yes, those two did. Those two match.
Wait. Okay.
All right.
Barely ever, my kids.
Now we got
Like my kids.
now we got Team Clovertack. So let's see what Clove put and Arminthia. Ladies first. Once a
We tried-
week. We
What's the
try to
wait?
go out, eat once a week. There you go. Like I said,
Wait.
y'all got it. All righty. So now here we go. Moving on to the next question. All right. This question, these set of questions will be asked one at a time. All right. So here we go. Ladies, what adjective would your spouse use to describe you? Let me repeat that one more time. What adjective would your spouse use to describe you? Now, men, write down the adjective you would use to describe your wife.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
I'm just trying to remember what an adjective is, so.
It's a describing
I
word.
know.
All right. Now, since Team Clovertack is in the lead, we're going to start off with Clovertack and Arminthia.
Okay. So do you want me to go first or him?
You can go first because it's Valentine's Day, so ladies first.
He's going to say flirty.
Flirty. Let's see, Clovertack. Uh-oh.
No.
He's on the ropes.
Because I probably went a little further than the actual word.
OCD. Oh.
That is true too, though.
All righty. So now that brings Clover and Team Tardot into a tie. All right. So now, Team Tardot, let's see what y'all got.
Close. I don't know if y'all consider it the same.
Moody, hot-tempered. Okay, I can give you that one. I'll give you that one. All right. Here we go. Team Gun Snob, what we got?
I'm trying to be nice, so I'm sure it won't be the answer.
Beautiful. Oh, okay. Okay. Beautiful. She says beautiful. Let's see what she says. Attitude. Whoa.
I give up. There's no hope.
All righty. So that was a little fun one. All right. So here we go again. Ladies, what is your spouse's biggest shopping addiction? Yeah. One more time. What is your spouse's biggest shopping addiction? Now, men, what would your wife say is your biggest shopping addiction? And we'll start this one off with Team Gun Snob because I have a feeling you're going to get this one correct.
We got this one.
You got to get this one correct. Pawn shops. Okay.
I knew we got that.
All righty. Let's go ahead and go to Team Tardot. Uh-oh. It looked like y'all was on a roll earlier. What happened?
I'm having issues on what to technically call that.
Call it what it is.
PG. PG. Yeah, you're not writing the same thing I am.
All right. YouTube stuff. Guns. Uh-oh. There we go. We got another one that's not the same. Womp, 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 womp. All right. Team Clovertech. Let's see what we got.
Guns and or ammo.
Okay. And Clover says gun shop. Is that what that says?
Yep.
Gun shop. There we go.
Yes.
Yep. It's the same. It's the same.
Yay!
I got a message that says it's locked on Tardot's screen. So I guess when y'all hold up the other cards, nobody else can see it out there in the viewing audience.
How do I undo this?
Click it.
Click it.
There we go.
Bam. Okay, so here we go. Thanks again for that insight. And that actually came from Ghost. So, and I wonder why Ghost isn't on this panel with him and his wife. All right, so here we go. Ladies, if your house caught on fire, what one thing would your spouse grab before leaving? Now, men, what would your wife say you would grab before leaving if your house were to catch on fire? And we're going to start this one off with Team Gun Snob.
I haven't even wrote anything yet.
Because, it seems like every time I pick y'all first, y'all always match. So I think we're going to do this. I think y'all going to match this one.
I'm supposed to be picking what she would grab first or what I would grab first.
Okay, you should be picking what she's going to grab first, and she should be picking what you're going to grab first.
Okay,
No.
Could have been two different answers.
No.
No.
Okay, hold on. I read it wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, see, that's how I was confused. I'm not real bright.
Oh, let me reread the question. Reread the question again.
Well, on mine I chose.
Hold on. Save your answer. If your house caught on fire, what one thing would your spouse grab before leaving? Okay. So now, men, what would your wife say you would grab before leaving?
Oh, okay.
If your house caught on fire. All right. So now we all clear on the same sheet, right?
Yep.
All right. So here we go. Let's start it off with Team Gun Snob. Okay, let's see what the Mrs. says. Bam, there you go. Same answers. Both said guns. All right, let's go ahead and move it on up to Team Clovertech. All right, who's going first? Let's go ahead and let's pick Clover this time.
Yeah, I'm not saying guns because
Yeah,
there's too many.
I was just being funny.
Oh.
Let's see what Armintha says. Me.
But then I said wallet, so I mean I had like.
All righty. So that's another one for Team Clovertech that didn't match. Y'all was on a roll. Man.
Well, so far nobody's been concerned about their underwear, though. I've noticed. Wearing socks would probably be more important.
All right. So now let's go ahead and let's see what Team Tardot says.
It ain't gonna match. You wrote too much.
Wallet, keys, and kids. Yeah, he says 1911. All righty. So now we have a tie with Gun Snob and Tardot. Team Clovertech is still leading the way. All right. So here we go with the next question. Husbands, what was the first meal that your wife ever cooked for you? Was it good? All right, hold on now. It gets even better. What was the first meal your wife ever cooked for you? Was it good? Now, ladies, what was the first meal you ever cooked for your husband, and did he think it was good? This one should be a good one. So just remember, Team Clovertack is in the lead, and Team Tardot and Team Gunsnob are in a tie. All righty, so let's go ahead and start this off with Team Tardot. And they say, okay, breakfast. Yes, I think. Tardot, what you say?
Well, I made.
It's something with chicken.
Yeah, the screen is kind of blurry. I can't. You got to read it to me.
Something with chicken.
Something with chicken. All righty. All right. So now let's go ahead and go to Team Clovertack. Meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and rolls. He ate it. But he hates meatloaf. What? Okay. Okay. And Clover says meatloaf.
Sure.
So there you have it. All right. So now here we go. Last couple. Now, every time you're first, you always get it. So let's just see what happens when you're last.
We
All right.
actually counted that thing.
Fried chicken. He better. And then what'd he say? Did he say fried? Yep, fried chicken. It was good. There we go. So now we have Team Clovertack in the lead, Team Gunsnob in second, and Team Tardot is bringing up the rear. All
It's been
right.
like 10 years for me to try to remember that. I don't know how Clover and Armintha do it.
Because it was a really big deal because he ate it and didn't tell me until like a long time later that he hates meatloaf.
That's dedication. That's dedication. All right. So here we go. What would be husbands? All right. This is for the husbands. What would be your wife's ideal date? Ladies, what is your ideal date? So this right here should be
What was the question again? Sorry, I was looking at the chat.
no problem. Here we go. One more time. Husbands, what will be your wife's ideal date? Ladies, what is your ideal date? All right.
It's sad that I don't even know.
You don't even know what your own ideal date is?
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start it off with Team Gunsnob.
Hang on. This is probably going to be totally wrong.
I just put that because we never go to the movies, so dinner and a movie.
Enter in a movie.
Yeah, totally wrong.
Let's see
Really?
what the business says. Wiener Schnitzel.
I took her there yesterday. But yet we don't go on dates ever, apparently.
I got you. All right. So let's go ahead and move it on up to Team Clovertack.
Okay. I have two answers, okay?
Okay.
Okay. June 14th, because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. All you need is a light sweater. Okay.
Okay.
But my real answer is dinner and movie.
Okay. Let's see what Clove says. Dun, dun, dun,
You had me
dun.
worried there for a minute. It's all funny.
You got it though, right?
Yeah, I got it. We're good.
See?
We're good. All good.
All
I
right.
could just be normal and write dinner and a movie like everyone else.
That seemed like it was a generic but easy way to answer that one.
Yeah, she's helping us lose over here.
I'm buying a tomahawk.
All righty. So here we go. All right. So I'm going to start this one off with Team Gunsnob because we're going to get you back into the fight here.
Oh, did you ever get Tardots?
What about us?
Oh, my bad. I'm
They
sorry.
got gizzarded.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Team Tardot. What's the answer?
What'd you put?
Dinner and shotguns and what did you say, Tardot?
No
No
kids. Shoot to the gun range and dinner.
And,
Dinner and two
okay.
done.
sounds the same to me. Sounds the same to me. Good job. Good job. All right. So here we go. On to the next question. Now the questions might get a little bit harder, but I hope you don't end up on the couch for this one. Okay, so here we go. Husbands, what is your wife's favorite Valentine's Day memory of you two? I'm going to repeat this again so you can really think about this. Husbands, what is your wife's favorite Valentine's Day memory of you two? Ladies, what is your favorite Valentine's Day memory with your husband? So it seems like the temperature on the stove got turned up a little bit. But let's just see how good the spouses know each other. So this time, since I don't want nobody to think I forgot about them, we're going to start it off with Team Tardot.
I sent flowers to her job before we were together. Oh,
Okay.
Whataburger at home and watch movies.
This is that Whataburger at home watch a movie.
You didn't like when I sent you flowers?
We weren't dating then.
So? Oh, man.
Together.
All right.
Oh.
Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take it to Team Clovertack. Let's see what we got.
It's an unfair question.
All right. Take out Mexican and candlelight in the kitchen. Okay. Let's see what Clover says.
I'm impressed. Very impressed.
She ain't going to remember that. All righty. So here we go. Team Gun Snob. What we got?
You go first this time.
All right. Let's see what she says. Staying home, hanging out.
Oh, Lord.
And he says the Valentine's before we met. All right. So here we go.
Jerk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. All right. So now we got a tie again with Team Tardot and Team Gun Snob. And Team Clovertack is still leading the way. All righty. So here we go. These right here are the bonus questions. Okay. So first question, bonus question. What is your spouse's No, let me repeat this. What is your spouse's preferred flower and chocolate for Valentine's Day or dinner and a movie? What is your spouse's preferred flowers and chocolate for Valentine's or dinner and a movie?
Wait a minute. Do we prefer flowers and chocolate or dinner and a movie?
Okay, let's make this a two-part question. What is your spouse's preferred flowers and chocolate for Valentine's? And then the second part is dinner and a movie. What is your spouse's preference for dinner and a movie? Right here, we're gonna make people chew on their tongues a little bit.
I hope I understood this question correctly.
Okay.
Repeat it one more time.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah, so I got to jump in. So it's what type of roses and what type of chocolate and what type of movie and what type of food?
All right, hold on now. What is your spouse's preferred flowers and chocolate for Valentine's? So what does your wife prefer for his flowers and chocolate? Then the next part of the question is, what is your spouse's preferred dinner and a movie for Valentine's?
So the first part is for
gotcha.
the wife, and the second part's for the husband.
No, both parties going to answer the same thing. You have to answer to see if y'all going to get the same.
That's like 4 parts you got to get right. That ain't fair.
Yeah.
Okay, then. All right, then. So let's chop it down so nobody
Too
gets
hard.
on the couch. Then nobody gets on the couch. So here we go. What is your spouse's preferred flowers and chocolate for Valentine's?
Let me erase my bottom answer. I had more faith in my second answer than I did in my first one. There's an eraser.
Huey was in it at the time.
All right. So after this question right here, the next 3 questions might end somebody up on the couch, but let's not hope it happens.
He's on the couch all the time, anyways.
I've never slept on a couch in my life.
All right. So let's go ahead. Let's start this off with Team Gun Snob. Pink roses and kisses. Okay. Okay.
That does not look like a good look.
The missus says yellow roses and any chocolate. Uh-oh.
It's always been yellow roses, dear.
I ain't never bought yellow roses, so I didn't know that.
All right.
If you would have kept it generic, you'd have been all right.
Yeah, roses. What was I thinking?
Had to get all specific with it.
All right. So let's move it on up to Team Tardot. Fake flowers and a Reese's peanut butter cup. And what did yours say, Tardot?
Wildflowers and Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, there we go. That sounds like the same to me. All right. So here we go.
What's the other part?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
All right. So now moving on to Team Clovertech. I think y'all two actually have the advantage over the other 2 couples also. And
I don't know. That's pretty good. The flowers part.
the only reason why I say y'all
Because you're not picking necessarily what's true. You're picking what they're going to say, and I'm not real sure.
Yeah,
it's
but
going to
only
be the same thing.
why I say I think y'all have the advantages because y'all have been married way longer than the other 2, and then because of the time y'all spent together, y'all probably know each other way better. So let's see
about that.
Let's see what
There's a lot of memory questions. There's a lot of memory questions you're at too, Mike. It's just tough.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty old. I don't have a good memory.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the challenging part because you got to go back and dig. So let's start this one off with Armintha. Tulips and Reese's. Okay.
See, I screwed up. I was gonna put tulips. I didn't, but roses and mint chocolate.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you call that mess.
I got you. All right, so here we go.
Tulips, dude. Tulips. For 24
Yeah, I
years,
know.
it's been tulips.
But in my defense, mint chocolate, I ain't lying. So don't think I am.
All right, so here we go. Next
That would
question.
be ice cream.
This question should be easy.
Did
Okay.
he skip Tardot again?
So the next question is, what is your spouse's favorite restaurant? What is your spouse's favorite
Fast food or restaurant?
restaurant?
So am I answering what my husband's favorite restaurant is?
What is your spouse's favorite restaurant?
And then, are we supposed to say what they're going to say?
Right.
No, okay. So let me go ahead and break this one down a little bit further.
You got to remember, I'm dumb.
Okay, so we're gonna do it like this, ladies. You write down what your husband's favorite restaurant is. Men, you write your favorite restaurant down.
Okay.
That's tougher.
Fast food or sit down.
Just any restaurant.
All righty, so let's start this one off with Team Tardot. Whataburger and Whataburger. There we go. We got 2 going the same.
He said restaurant, and they still pick fast food.
All right, so now let's go ahead and let's see what Team Clovertech has to say. El Mexicano, Mexican butter.
Buffet.
Buffet. Oh, I'm sorry.
So is that Mexicano?
Buffet, man. Come on.
That
Hey.
is what it is.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. It has Mexican in it. All right, so here we go. Team Gun Snob.
Show yours first.
Lamberts
Oh, look at
and
that.
Lamberts. Okay, there we go. All right, every couple got it right. All right, so here we go.
Do that for Calaveras.
So right here is, let's direct this one to the men. Okay, so men, listen up. What is your spouse's most irritating habit? Ladies, you write down what you think your husband is going to say is your most irritating habit.
You're trying to start a fight, Mike.
Nah,
Yep.
Saying
somebody off the couch, or maybe get somebody to the couch. All righty, so here we go. Let's start this one off with Team Clovertack, since y'all are in the lead.
I gotta guess what yours has got me right.
All right. So Clover says OCD. Talk too much. I don't listen. Okay.
Are we doing mine now?
I don't know.
All right. So now let's go ahead and go to Team Gut Snob.
Man. What's that say?
Breathing.
Really?
What in the world?
I just put picky eater.
Picky eater. Okay.
Do you prefer she not breathe?
I didn't say that. She's the one that said that.
I think that might probably be a sleep thing. Has to be a sleep thing. All right, so let's go with Team Tardot. Let's see what Team Tardot has to say.
I don't know if that's actually can be considered a habit.
Anger
Oh.
issues, her temper. Okay, that's pretty much the same. All right, so now we got a tie again between Team Clovertack and Team Tardot. So here we go. So this one right here, we'll make this one for the ladies. Okay. How does your spouse like their steak? Ladies, how does your husband like his steak? Men, you write down how you like your steak. We're going to start this one off with Team Gun Snob, since he's bringing up the rear. Okay, still moving. That sounds like rare to me. Yep. So there you go. You got rare, and rare. All right. Let's go ahead and take this up to Team Tardot. Let's see what they got. And we have a little pink, medium well. Okay, that's about the same. That's the same. Okay. Team Clovertack. All right. Well done, burnt and burnt. Okay. So everybody answered correctly. All righty. So here we go. Last question. All right. And how should we do the last question? Because right now we have a tie between Team Clovertack and Team Tardot. And then Team Gun Snob, y'all are still down by 2. So here we go. We're going to do this. Okay. So this right here, this last question, is going to be the tiebreaker between Team Clovertack and Team Tardot. But Team Gun Snob, y'all can just answer for fun. All right. So here we go. What's your spouse idea of romance? Let's make this question to the men. What's your spouse's idea of romance? So men, you write what you think. Ladies, you write what it should be. And we'll start it off with Team Clovertack.
Wait. I'm not ready.
No, take your time. Take your time. You got time.
she's taking too much time. It's worrying me.
She's writing a novel.
One word. It's taking her all this time to write it.
All right, so let's go ahead and start it off
My
with
goodness.
Clover. Okay, Clover. Let's see what you wrote.
Oh, that's the wrong
Yeah.
theme song.
All right, Clover, go ahead and show your card right quick. Hold on. What does that say?
Movie cuddling
Movie
quality
cuddling
time.
and quality time. Okay. And Clover, what do you say? Alone time and attention. Okay. Sounds the same to me. All right, let's go to Team Tardot. Let's see what they have to say.
Oh,
Cuddling at home, kiss me like you mean it.
Oh,
So we're going to give the winner is first place was Team Clover Tech, followed by Team Tardot, but Team Gun Snob. Let's see what y'all answered for the last one. Back rub and me
cleaning the house.
cleaning house. Okay.
Oh my God, about cleaning the house.
Now I kind of feel bad.
Really?
Let's see.
What's it say?
Replacement husband. Wow.
What's it say?
Replacement husband.
Really?
We're already losing, so I thought
All right. So everybody, it was fun for me to be your host for Gun Gal's version of the Newlywed game. I hope everyone had fun. And once again, everybody gives a good, great congratulations to Team Clovertech, which is Arminthia and Clover. Second place was
Yay!
brought up by Team Tardot. Third place was brought up by Team Gun Snob. It was fun. It was my pleasure, and I hope you had fun just as much.
That was fun.
that was fun.
was-
Thank you, Mike.
That's awesome. Thank you, Mike. Thank you
No
so
problem.
much.
No problem.
You should have let me cheat. We would have won if I'd have cheated.
So I got to smack you, Mark. We didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, so all of this was kind of brought up because we were talking about how to do our show tonight, and we were talking about the fact that it's coming up on Valentine's Day, and so we were talking. Do you do anything special? So, I mean, do y'all do anything special? I mean, y'all still have little kids. Do y'all do anything special? Stacey or Jessie, do y'all do anything special with y'all's husbands?
We usually don't.
We try to get out and get like fast food, come home and just spend quality time with each other. Life gets a little chaotic through the week with work and everything else, and so Valentine's Day, it's kind of just for us.
yeah. Valentine's Day kind of comes across more for us, kind of like it's a very much a corporate holiday, a consumer holiday. So we just really make it a day where we just try to spend time together, not worry so much about the fact that it's actually Valentine's Day.
Yeah. We're weird like that though.
No, I think that's a great response though, seriously. So, what about you, Stacey?
We usually don't because I'm not really a huge, Valentine's. Oh, you gotta do something special on Valentine's. We usually just hang out around the house and we might go out to dinner every now and then, but on Valentine's. But we usually go the weekend before where it's like less busy to go to restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Do what?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted. I was just griping. I just took her to Texas yesterday for Valentine's Day.
no, you took me to Texas to kiss butt because you spent a lot of money.
Well, that too.
And just so y'all know, it sounds like Snob is still in trouble. So,
Oh yeah.
It kind of feels that way. It's getting kind of lonely in my shed, though, at night.
well, for us, it kind of depends. I mean, there are sometimes that we do something for Valentine's, but we're not like go out on the town dancing, people like that. We're not those people. I mean, you saw my thing. One of my favorite memories, seriously, and he was surprised I remembered it. Was I came home from work one day, and I came into the house, the lights were off, and the kids weren't home, which was weird. Um, and he had bought Mexican food takeout and had the table moved over and had candle lights, and we ate takeout Mexican food at the kitchen table in the dark, via candlelight. So that was seriously one of my favorites. Just because it was something so sweet and something so simple, and that he remembered something that I absolutely love. So, and he got all my food right. I mean, so.
See, I'm going to be honest. That would never work for me because I can't eat in the dark. So
it was a candlelight. You could see.
No, he has to have like the big, chandelier above the thing on, even if it's daylight.
No, he even had like a bowl. He had a bowl on the table. And tell me if I'm wrong, Chris or Clover, but he had a bowl on the table and it had ice in it and he had our drinks in it. I mean, they were sodas, but I mean, it was something so simple and yet so sweet that it was it was perfect.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I gather from all this? Clover likes to make the rest of us men look bad.
Whatever. I'll tell you right now, that's not true.
Husband and
if I'm making you look bad, you got a long road to hoe, buddy. That's all I gotta say.
Listen here, Scott. Just because you can't get the food in your mouth in the dark, I mean, come on.
You seriously right?
Like feeding a 2-year-old or something?
Why do you think he stays in his office so much?
And so I know Gunpowder and Tardot already kind of mentioned that Valentine's Day is kind of it's a Hallmark holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think everybody kind of thinks that a little bit, maybe.
Well, and then after you don't have kids and you're able to go and do when you want to anyway, then it's like Valentine's Day going out and doing something is just like any other day of the week. You go out and do something. So it's kind of weird like that anyway.
Now, I will say that I may not like February 14th, but I do really enjoy February 15th because then all the chocolate goes on sale.
Heck
and I
yeah.
can stock up.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna start buying my wife flowers on February 15th instead of the 14th.
And if you have kids, you can get all their Valentine's Day cards for next year, and yeah.
Well, see, I think that's another reason why we never have really done a lot on Valentine's Day, because my mom is our main babysitter of our kids, and she got married on Valentine's Day, so therefore it's her anniversary. So we never had a babysitter.
I hate people that do crap like that. You get
See,
married on a holiday.
That's what I said. I'm like, that is so corny.
I hate people that they get married on Christmas, or they get married on Thanksgiving, or the 4th of July, and I'm like, seriously?
Or
we got married. We got married on January 1st.
Because I never wanted to forget our anniversary.
Wait a minute. Honey, when is our anniversary?
I have no idea. I can give you 2 dates. So I got like a 50. I got a 50-50 shot at getting that right every time.
True statement.
Yep. It's one of 2 days.
Okay, since we've actually discussed this, then, so do any of the couples have plans for Valentine's Day?
We actually do this year.
Maybe.
What are they?
Well, maybe
curious.
now.
We're curious.
Well, I've been wanting to go to the gun range because I've never been to one. So we had talked about it, and it just so happens they are doing a 2-for-1 special on Valentine's Day. So long as depending on his work schedule and if he's not going to work late, we are going to try and make it over there.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
I really wish Poncho's was in Michigan because I totally order takeout.
Well, Clover and I go out we try to go out once a week. So we've already made a plan. I just don't know what day we'll go. Since I work, this week, we will go out either Wednesday or Thursday. So it'll either be Valentine's Day or it won't be Valentine's Day.
It'll have to be
But-
Thursday. I've got stuff booked for Wednesday.
Oh, so it will be. And he wants to
There
go to
you go.
Razoo's. So we're going to go eat Razoo's, which is Cajun seafood.
Not for me.
Well, for me, it is.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
I'm gonna have to see if Tardot can find a Genghis near here.
Yeah, there's not
We found one coming out of Vegas. It was so awesome.
It really
I was so happy.
I just wish I had someone who would go to Genghis with me.
Hey, you
Because
said
the
you were
plan was Arby's, and we literally pull into the Arby's parking lot, and across the parking lot is a Genghis. And I'm like, well, screw Arby's.
Get a beef and cheddar anytime.
Right?
Okay, so here's the next question then. Okay, so do you buy gifts for one another, or is it kind of one-sided? Does the husband do for the wife, and then you just kind of love it, or does the wife do for the husband also? If y'all buy each other anything, or do you for Valentine's?
I always bring her home flowers and a card and maybe some little deal of chocolates that she doesn't eat half of and I eat them. So
Is
He
it
eats the
bleached
majority
or
of the chocolate.
unbleached?
do what?
Is it bleached or unbleached? Flowers.
I don't know. They're just flowers. I don't know.
You didn't catch that, but okay, never mind.
Well, he obviously it's
Oh,
plural.
flower.
It's
I
plural.
got
It's plural, so he obviously buys a variety.
Yeah, exactly.
Bleached, unbleached, almond flour, whatever.
I just heard of almond flour yesterday. I'd never even heard of that till yesterday.
We have that in coconut flour in the house. So yeah. Okay, so Jessie, do you do for Tardot and he does for you, or do y'all not do at all? Y'all just kind of wait and catch things the day after?
She's making coffee again, but we usually kind of catch things the day after. I mean, there's not a lot of gift giving necessarily on Valentine's Day.
Unless there's ammo on sale.
Unless there's ammo on sale. I think really the last time there was like a big deal about it was what I was talking about on the question with about her favorite memory, and that was the Valentine's Day. And it was actually before we were together, and I sent her some flowers I ordered from I think it was flowers.com or one of them, and sent them to her where she worked.
Oh,
And I think that was
sweet.
one that she liked, and it pissed off all her coworkers because it was none of their husbands or boyfriends sent them anything.
And I wasn't even with him, and he sent me this big, beautiful bouquet of red roses. It was really awesome.
Oh, that's sweet.
Well, my wife always says, I don't care about flowers. I don't care about flowers. I don't want flowers. But she never has complained that she's got them every year. So
No, I'm not going to complain, but
yeah, but if she didn't get them, she would.
no, I'm just more into, I'd rather have a gift that will, not die off in a few days and stuff.
See,
So.
I totally agree with that, Stacey. I don't really like real flowers. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Sorry.
See, I don't mind, every now and then, but to me, it's more special or sweet just to do it just out of the blue, not for, a specific holiday. So, and just, doesn't have to be a whole dozen or just one or two be,
It was a lot easier when Quick Trip still had a single rose you could buy.
And I was usually fine with that because I'm not, I don't want the $50 deal of roses. I mean, what's the point of that, really?
It's going to die in 7 to 9 days.
Yeah, exactly.
I like the flowers.
I mean, they're always pretty to have in the house, but.
So, Clover, do we buy for each other, or is it one-sided, or what?
I don't know. It varies. It's varied so much over
It
the
kind of
years.
depends
That
on
I don't know.
yeah, it depends on what our situation is at
It
that
goes back
time
and
and what's
forth
going
and
on.
whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal either way.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Um,
I think that's how we are. We just don't really care either way.
Yeah, it's not like nothing's ever expected really or anything.
as long as he doesn't forget my birthday, I'm okay. When he starts forgetting my birthday, then he's in
Well,
trouble.
and that makes it hard remembering stuff too, because then you got to remember it's like there's like a less than a week's difference there. So you got to remember, did I do that for birthday or did I do that for Valentine's Day? You know?
Yeah.
Well, it took, quite a number of years before my husband actually, realized or really knew what actual day it was. He knew it was October, but he would like go through like all the days and have to, go through past, calendars or whatever to figure it out. But I think he's finally got the birthday down.
No, I just look at Facebook and it tells me when your birthday is.
Yeah. Well, I worked my birthday last year, and I'll actually work it again this year. So, yay!
When's your birthday?
Next week. Next week? Yeah, next week.
So is mine.
What day is yours on?
When's mine? The 18th. I guess it's a little over a week.
Yours is before mine.
Like
Like 2 days.
I always get his and our son confused because there's a 2-day difference. Our son's it's the 16th and his is the 18th, and so when I go take like Braden to the doctor, I'm like, "Is yours the 16th or 18th?" Because there's 2 days. They're so close together.
Well, mine is on the 20th, and then my grandbaby, my middle grandbaby, hers is on the 20th. So I share one with one of my grandbabies. So yeah. So that finishes up our list because everything else we've covered. This has been an awesome show, y'all. I think this has been awesome. We've actually had some comments through the chat wanting to know if this was going to be an annual thing.
Yeah, and I actually thought about that. It would be a cool idea to do it because I thought about it whenever we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
To do a yearly thing.
I think that's pretty awesome. So, Jessie, you want to take us out? Oh, and well, I guess we can run it through the chat or whatever. However you want to do it. You do your thing. Do you?
We're going to go ahead and wind things down for the evening. Let's run through our panel one last time. We'll start with Clover. What you got planned for this week?
I don't even remember. So tomorrow's Patreon day, the lawn chair pop. See what else is going on. Several podcast guests to record this week, and I don't remember because I don't have it up. Dad Nabbit, who is the Seismic Ammo, I think it is who's on Fire on Friday coming up this week. So that's about it.
Very cool. How about you, Gunsnob? What you got planned this week?
Not much, but thanks for having me. I enjoyed it. Surprisingly, I really didn't think I was going to be honest. But
well, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, Clover. Sorry.
I don't think I look like Clover, but
You're not a redhead.
Okay.
The one sitting next to me.
Yes.
What do you have planned this week?
I don't have a whole lot planned this week. As you can see, it's kind of difficult to go live from here with a bad internet connection. Sure gets blurry, all that good stuff. But we are recording some videos, so I have a few. The next probably about 2 weeks dropping. So definitely keep an eye out for that.
Cool.
What you got going on this week, Armintha?
Working. I have to work most of this week. Other than that, I'll have a grandbaby one day, I'm sure. Other than that, I'm going to be working on my new website. Yes, I have a new website that is in the works for That Guy's Wife. I'm going to start a blog on there. Gonna start putting up some new content. It's gonna be, I'm still a gun gal, wholeheartedly. It's just gonna kind of be a spin-off from Gun Gals. So it's gonna be that guy's wife. So some cool things I think that are gonna come out of that. And of course, lots of new and cool things gonna come out of Gun Gals, I think.
I love it.
So yeah.
How about you, Stacey? What you got going on this week?
Not really too much. I got a sick child, so I'll be dealing with her and see how she feels. But I had a lot of fun with the show. So, but I am taking offers for next year's show for replacement. I think I need to replace my husband for next year. You know, and I did really enjoy, smacking my husband on camera. So that was a fun part of it. But other than that, it was a fun show, and I'm glad everybody joined.
It was a really fun show. Glad we did this. Definitely doing this as a sustainable thing.
You're roboting big time.
I think our internet is about to cut out bad internet. Okay. Is it any better now?
Yes, but before we cut out anyway, Patriot in the Dark does have an EDC challenge going on. If you have not seen it, I actually watched it yesterday, I believe, and it's pretty cool. So I really need to sit down and do that. That would be a great thing for all of us to take part in. Get over there, watch his video, take part in that for sure. Okay, back to you. Well, maybe not back to you.
Dang it. Come on, internet.
Okay, so basically, thank you all for watching us. The links will be below our video. If you have ideas or thoughts for upcoming shows or ideas, send us some emails, info@gun-gals.com. We'd love to hear from you. Other than that, thank each and every one of you for joining us this week, and we will catch you later.